Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Okay, that's from the turnip, well I don't know if it's just turnip seeds or if you've got a chance of getting some other seeds in there as well. Now, we wander up round through here. And we go up over this way. It's this, oh, okay. Where are we going now?
Greetings!
I think I already have a lead on that island. Word around the tavern was a great warrior that had broken into a Vrykul king's tomb on an island in Stormheim. That's got to be the one we're looking for. We'll be flying straight to the island. My friend said that the warrior who came here before us never entered the shrine itself, since they were after one of the tombs. If a Vrykul hero couldn't enter the shrine, I bet it's still protected by Tyr's power. I'm thinking we have a good shot at this. My pal Kato will meet us there. We might be needing the talents of a good healer.
Farewell to ye. Just mount this wee birdie here and follow me to Stormheim!
Alright, I can do that. Is that auto? Yeah, that is. I thought I was supposed to be following, not leading. I don't even know where Stormheim is. Oh. That's all the way up over there. That's a fair way to travel, that is. All the way up over that side. Not really sure what's going to happen out here on this island in the middle of nowhere. Little bit concerned about that. Yeah, carrot from the Garrison. The turnip is not from the Garrison. No, it's from the... Ah, right. We've got a,
Kato,
an event
I'm
type
glad you
thing.
could make it. The shield is close. I can feel it.
I'm here, aren't I? Let's find this shield. Some of us have a war to get back.
Kato's the best healer around. We're lucky we didn't have to wait in a queue for his services. Tomb's up ahead. Let's get in there and find that shrine. We'll follow your lead, hero.
Right, stage 2, enter the tomb. Inside the tomb lies a shrine of Truthguard.
Halt! You pollute this hallowed ground with your greed! Begone!
I do not. It is not a very nice thing to say. I am not polluting anything, and I'm not greedy either. Auric is not looking healthy. Right, you up there, I'm gonna... Oh, I'm stunned now. Oh, I see. I've been hit by an arrow. Right, do that. Ah, right. I had to do that in order to knock it to the ground. So let's pick up another one. And then do that again. It's not being knocked to the ground, but I should be able to take him out pretty quickly now. Like this. There's that one out. And then you. I'm going to do the whole thing. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to actually pick him up. There. Right. And then if I do that and do that, but I get stunned. Don't really want to keep being stunned. There we go. I'm facing the wrong way now. I'm not doing very well with this, am I? Facing the wrong way, looking around. Let's get Auric Trueheart up and running again, and then do that once more. Stun her, as well as wallop her a few times, and then I can just finish that one off. Inner, the Crypt Stalker is down. Now, it's down. Right. I knew it would happen eventually. There we go. I'm going to take this arrow with me. I'm not allowed to. Oh, can I go and get this one? Ooh, I can. Right, I have an arrow. We've got this one ready, so all we got to do is get inside. Tomb of the Old... Oh, it's not letting me carry the arrow. I was hoping I'd be able to do something with it. What's that over there? Right, we've got ads, we've got incomings. We just got to fight. We just got to fight like we're possessed. That's all we can do. Do that, and then that, there. I've healed myself up, that's okay. The rest of the things have all been taken out. Look at all that. And we've got XP bonus. Yeah, we also get bonuses. Experience and reputation gains are increased anyway. So we're going to level up through the Legion content pretty quickly.
Well, look at that.
Normally like to do that.
Seems Yurgrim was the champion, and he came here after Tyr's fall.
After the fall of Tyr, Yurgrim, the Truthseeker, aided his brethren in Tirisfal, ensuring their survival in the New World. Knowing that others of his kind had fled the north, he went in search of them, hoping to find someone worthy to pass on his armaments. Eventually he found Stormheim and strong descendants of his race. Here was a group where one might be found worthy. Ah. Right. So we got to follow his journey. Now what do we do? How exactly am I supposed to get to the shrine? We come over here, like this. Oh, wait a minute. Avoid those twirly bits. The twirly bits are the problem bits. So if I stay over to the side and avoid those twirly bits, I should be alright. I get up to here. I gotta get to the shrine, it says.
I need to get closer.
Spectral Windseek. There, do that. That's what we need to do. Take him down. No, you don't with your twirly bits. You don't even. Not with your twirly bits. Drop that down there and do him there and wallop him with it. Okay, they haven't got much health. I've just got to... Excellent. Just got to take him out like that. That's all. There's not a great deal of danger. On an island of stone, Jurgrim built an arena.
A glowing door. Wee bit obvious, don't you think? What have we here? This tablet says
all right.
you need to withstand the door's gaze. I'm betting that's not gonna be pleasant. Care to give it a try?
He proclaimed to his brethren that he sought a successor strong in will and body and pure in heart. They would have to pass his trials in order to claim his weapons. Many of the berserkers and dragon riders answered Jurgrim's challenge, but all met with failure and death. Jurgrim held his trial for years until the challengers stopped coming. Jurgrim then withdrew into a shrine of his own making. He crafted a door that would judge anyone before it as the first test of their spirit and body. If they had the strength to bear its gaze, they would be allowed in. Disappointed but not disheartened, Jurgrim built a shrine to Tyr and entombed himself in it with his weapons, waiting for a time when a true champion will come. The door wards would burn those that tried to open it with cleansing flame. Only those strong of will and pure of heart would be able to hold back the flames. For the one that does, Jurgrim waits inside. Right, no pressure or anything, but unless we are absolutely perfect and pure of heart, we are going to fail miserably.
Use protection magic! That damage is too much for me to heal!
That's what I'm doing. I'm protecting.
He did it! Better than being a pile of ash on the ground, ain't it?
Right. So we had protection magic. I'm assuming that's something that we needed to do.
Another tablet! This champion is still forged, never touched by the curse of flesh. We should take care.
Here lies Jurgrim, resolute and patient, never bowing to the curse of the great enemy. He remains as strong as the Vrykul of old. He and his challenge await. Okay, so again, it's not going to be... Ooh, there he is. There's the dude.
Greetings, opener of doors. You are the first. I am Jurgrim, champion of Tyr. Let us see if you are worthy to bear his shield.
So no pressure. No pressure at all. But the fate of the entire known world rests upon our shoulders, and getting that shield could ultimately make the difference in the battle. So,
long have I waited for one who proves worthy. Face me in battle, that we might test your heart.
Am I taking... Are these two joining me? Am I, like, is it going to be... Or is it just going to be me versus him? Right, so it's... We got RuneShaper Griselda over there. I'm pretty sure we've met her before, haven't we?
Let us talk.
I must see if you possess the will, the strength, and the stamina to wield this shield. Will you face me in a trial of combat? I'm ready for your trial, Jurgrim.
Let us begin.
Okay, let's go for it. Okay, how have we got three of us on one? That does seem a little bit unfair and one-sided. I will admit that definitely does seem unfair and one-sided.
Challenge the truth seeker. I will freeze you where you stand, protected in ice.
Right, maybe it's not so one-sided because he's got help as well.
Freeze!
Razor Ice. I don't like the sound of this. Razor Ice is not what I... Actually, I'm not going to do that one yet because I haven't got anything I need to do. Ooh, oops. Let's get off of that. There we go. We need to take Griselda down. If we can get rid of her to start with, then...
Protected in ice!
Oh. That's cheating! I also need to take him down and avoid his Blade Storm. Okay, Blade Storm avoided. What has he got going on here? Crusader Strike, holy damage taken, and... Oh, that's my Crusader Strike thing, isn't it? I've worked through that. Is it every time I hit him with Crusader Strike?
It's too far away.
He's
I
down.
am beaten. You are indeed worthy. Were Tyr alive, he would make you his champion.
Failed!
I hereby bestow Truth Guard upon you. Use it to defend Azeroth from its enemies.
Right. Truth Guard and Oath Seeker. The trial is over. Take up Truth Guard. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. You gotta have what? You gotta have Oath Seeker and Truth Guard together. Truth Guard. I mean, don't get me wrong, this shield does look pretty cool. I like the look of the
I am
shield.
weary. With a worthy successor, my long vigil is at an end. Fight for truth and justice, champion. In tears, nay.
Amazing! Good to see the shield in your hands. Me and Kato will head to Dalaran and report to Tyrosus. If you need a ride, my hippogriff's outside.
I had 7 minutes before the Dalaran Hearthstone is finished. And I don't have the ring right now. Right, so we've done, that's actually pretty cool, that is. We got that one. But now if we have a look in here, we've got Truth Guard the shield and we've got Oath Seeker the sword. Now unfortunately that means that we are running around with a sword. And ideally we're supposed to have a mace. That's what I said right from the beginning, was I wanted to have a mace. I didn't want to have a sword or an axe. 100% wanted a mace all the way through. So I'm thinking the only way to do this, either we got to just leave it as it is, and we go with this for the Legion content, or I transmog and we pick out one of our transmog patterns for the mace, and we just make it look like a mace. So we got a choice. We can do one or the other. We can well, actually, I don't even know if I can transmog it yet. I'll get outside and we'll see if we can transmog. If we can transmog, then we will do it. If we're not able to transmog, then well, we might do it. Let's have a look through here. Out we go. There's the griffin that we can take back if we want to, and I need to get another pet. We've had Robert Girk following us around for absolutely ages now. Grand Expedition Yak. Transmogrifier.
Oh, I have just the thing. Wanderer.
Just the thing. Wanderer. This weapon appearance cannot be transmogrified with enchants. What? Stingtail's Toxic Stinger. I don't understand. Oh. You can't change the appearance with enchantments or something. Not quite sure, but it doesn't let me use... Oh, wait, one-handed mace. Can I can transmog it to a one-handed mace. Okay, I have the choice to transmog it to a one-handed mace, and then weapon enchantments, I can choose a weapon enchantment to go on it as well. Just to give it the appearance of whatever weapon enchantments are on it. Okay.
All friends of the Grummels.
I can do that. Let me know if you think that I should transmog that so that we've got a mace, which is what we said all along we kind of wanted to do. If you're not worried about it, then we won't transmog it, and we will simply leave it as it is. We'll leave it as a sword, and then we will change that one up later on to something different. Now, one thing that we did used to have, but I don't know if we got any more, was you had an ability that was built into these, but it doesn't look like we got it now. Killing for the sake of killing, conquering for the sake of conquest. There is no honor in such things. There is only shame and regret. Equip grants the Eye of Tyr ability, which unleashes a burst of light from his shield, weakening nearby enemies. But that's grayed out. Legacy effects are inactive. Oh, right. Okay, it doesn't work. That only worked back in original game at high level. If I jump on here, am I going to have a quick run back, or am I going to have to just sit and watch the whole thing? I'm kind of hoping that we get it. Ah, excellent. Back to Crassus Landing, which is slightly less cared for than it was in original Dalaran. I mean, yeah, I suppose they are in the middle of a war, and they do have, like, Legion bombardments going on, so we don't have to worry.
At your service.
I am heartened that your quest was a success, Grundorn. We have been awaiting your return. With you on our side, I know the Legion will fall. But before we march on the Broken Isles, we must put High Lord Tyrion to rest. There is but one place suitable for a paladin of his caliber, Light Hope's Sanctum, a secret bastion of the light hidden beneath our chapel. Paladins the world over are on their way to the ceremony. I know Tyrion would want you there most of all. Join the other paladins at Light Hope Sanctum beneath Light Hope Chapel in Eastern Plaguelands.
May the light give you strength.
Right, you know I said about the Garrison halls? Now, the Warlock Garrison Hall is just further inside. Just as you head down into the underbelly of Dalaran, you access the Garrison Hall there. This one, you've got to go to Eastern Plaguelands.
Walk always in the light.
Alright, we've got to go all the way over here, Eastern Kingdoms. All the way up there to Eastern Plaguelands, to Light's Hope Chapel. All the way over here. Western Plaguelands has also we got Uther's Tomb over here. It's quite a strong paladin zone up. There's like a lot of history for paladins up here. You've got Hearthglen as well, which is quite important to paladins. Light Hope Chapel up here, and this was the Tyr's Hand as well. Another important area for paladins, although that's now been conquered. And then you've got the Death Knight area over there. So that's where we need to go.
We will prevail.
How do I get to Light Hope Chapel? The Kirin Tor have established a portal in the inner chamber beneath the city to Dalaran's former home in the Hillsbrad foothills. Light Hope is a short ride from there. There are teleportation pads in Runeweaver Square that will take you to the chamber. I have marked one on your map.
You can always count on me.
Right, so that's where we got to go next, to the teleportation thing over there. So what's that? Okay, I don't know what that is. That's Earthen Ring, something. Not quite sure what those are. I don't have flight here in Legion, remember? So everything is going to be on foot. Let's just take a little bit longer. It's not in there. We need to go into this middle bit in here, and then it's down underneath, isn't it? I thought it was above the city. It's not. It's down here. Down there, and then on further down here, which we've got to do on foot, into the portrait room. Straight down into that chamber down there. And that's going to be the final part. Chamber of the Guardian. And there's the next portal. So we had one right there. This is Warning Drop. Huh? I don't know what that's about. Take the Dalaran portal to Dalaran Crater. And it's a short ride from here. But it's not just a short ride from the Dalaran Crater, is it? It's quite a long ride, actually. If I remember correctly, Dalaran Crater is over that way somewhere. We need to get over to there. Dalaran Crater is up... Really? That was lucky. Crusader Journey the Deified. I don't know if I needed to do that or not, but yeah, that could have been interesting. Here is the old Dalaran portal, the old Dalaran Crater, right here in the middle. Yeah, I don't know if I would have died dropping there if I hadn't jumped to that one. That's why it said danger drop. And yeah, see, it's here. We're in Hillsbrad Foothills. Silver Pine Forest is over here. There's Hillsbrad Foothills. That's the area that we're in. And from Hillsbrad Foothills, we need to go all... That's not a short run. That's a long run. Ruins of Ulterac. There used to be some quests up there. I used to quite like going up to the ruins of Alterac. There's some interesting stuff up here. Not that we're going to have to worry about it now. And this is like running through the ruins of Alterac is the sort of thing that I like to do on foot. Just because of the different things that you can find as you run through. And it's like, it's running through a piece of history. You're flying through these areas and you're sort of running through various different parts of history as you go through. And yes, I am mining anything I can get. Tin ore and copper ore can sell for between 5 and 10 gold a piece on the auction house if you don't have any. Besides which, I still have to make a full stack of each. And the bars. Don't forget the bars as well. There's a lot of it here. I honestly wasn't expecting this many. But as it's here, it would be a little bit kind of churlish to turn our nose up and refuse to take it. Grab those. Now we will head up. Now, where's the road? That's the road. Oh, no, there's more. I'm trying to head towards the road, but the ores keep dragging me. Silver. Silver is good. Silver is very valuable. Or at least it used to be, anyway. It's less of an issue these days. You don't need all that much silver to be able to level up your engineering. And it was mostly engineering that took the silver. You did have to get quite a bit of it, but yeah, like I say, it's much less of an issue now. Oh, up there. Right. One there. I'm pretty sure I've seen another one somewhere there. Where did that one go? Oops. Stop pressing L and press K instead. I'm pretty sure I did see another one. Oh, there. I knew I seen another one pop up somewhere. There is a ridiculous amount of ore up here. A proper ridiculous amount of ore. And there we've got a load of ogres. You've got to sort of run past that lot as you go through here. And that's the road that we kind of got to go through. So Dalaran Crater, you go up that way and you go on there and onto this road. And I want to land on this road, and I'd actually like to run along the side, along a road. There's a... Wait a... How have I got a 110 dude up here? What's that for? Is he supposed to just be here in order to distract me? I genuinely did not expect to see a level 110 creature up here, but he's a quest target. So I'm assuming that we'd have to get him at some point, but quite what for, I don't know, because we're level 104. So it's either end level, it's either like end game content for Legion, or it's a quest target for beginning of BFA. But I don't remember any BFA stuff up here. And, well, it's an ogre, so possibly it's connected over to Horde side, because I know there are some ogre things connected with Horde side more so than our side. And I'm a little bit confused about that. Seems to be a lot of stuff going on. There's 4 more tin veins just inside that. So many. There's so many squirrels. So many squirrels. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going up. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm too weak. I freely admit, I am too weak. I cannot ignore it. I cannot turn my back on all of the goodies. I'm going to drop that down there, and that will just instantly kill anything that comes up to me, and then I can go through and I can get this. We got 5 mining nodes in here. I am too weak-willed to walk away from them. I cannot do it. I simply do not have the required willpower to walk away from this many mining nodes. Right? Much as I'd like to. Much as I'd like to just get on and do the stuff that we're supposed to be doing. Okay, he didn't last long, did he? Got some roasted quail there. There's nothing like eating well, is there? There's absolutely nothing like eating well. There's a silver vein there, and I got 2 more up the top, which we will grab. Torvol has earned a food fight achievement. Well done, Mr. Torvol. Although you shouldn't play with your food. You should not be playing with your food. That is unacceptable behavior. I disapprove of that on principle. You should not play with your food. However, still congratulations because it's an achievement. And achievements, as we know, are all important and all consuming and all encompassing and quite wonderful things. So I'm going to let you follow me over to here, and I'm going to drop that down. So that's an Instant kill on that one, and then I can get this extra tin vein here, and then we'll go back out onto the road, and hopefully this time we won't have any more distracting ores anywhere to distract us, which means that we will be able to... Guys, pick you up a minute. Did I just get like 78,000 damage on that one in a single hit? As we head out the door, see if there's another ogre around. I want to see how much damage we do to one. Just over here. 172,000 Okay, that is actually pretty good. That is a pretty reasonable effort right there. Now, I am heading up over the mountain. And I'm going to go to there, and we're going to follow the road. I may be flying above the road, but I still want to follow roughly where the road is going. So we're going to go to there, and we're on the road right here, and then we head this way. So this is the direction of the road that we want to travel on. There's more ores over here, which I already picked. It's a fast Strandbrad we got here. It's a fast respawn rate for these ores. And then we head on through here. We go through this old town. This was once an area up here where humans lived, and then it got destroyed back in a previous war of some kind. I think it was to do with the Blight being brought up here, and, well, generally lots of bad things to do with the Scourge turning up, and bad things happening. So you had a wonderful place here. We got Syndicate up here. They're bad people, right? They are generally very, very bad. And you've got the Alterac Mountains. You come down here. This takes us into the Western Plaguelands, and we need to go from here on through into the Eastern Plaguelands. So you come round into Chillwind Point, which brings you out of the ruins of Alterac and up into Western Plaguelands. This is back in the day when you had to be on foot to be able to do any of this. And from here, we can then go up through Anderhal and up there and then head out. I'm just going to fly across that bit. That bit I am going to ignore. And this is the Pilgrim's Bounty stuff, which we could go and do if we wanted to. I'm going to leave that. However, I am going to go and grab that, which is a gold vein right there. A little bit of ore. And then we want to head towards Lighthope Chapel. We got more ores and stuff. So, as I said, this is a really, really strong Paladin zone. Both of these, the two Plagueland areas, there's a lot of Paladin history up here. It's heavily involved with quite a number of famous Paladins from history. And there's a lot of historical things happen up here anyway. And I have noticed with both Legion and BFA content that they are starting to revisit some of these zones, and so you get phasing happening in different parts of the zones up here for Scholomance and some other bits up here, and also in the Plaguelands, and not just here, but also Arathi Highlands around Stromgarde Keep and that. There's more things I've noticed that have been happening. You're getting more kind of old level things. You're getting historical events are being reenacted, and there's new progress being made on previously historical things, and so they're reusing some of the old zones, which I think is really good because it starts to involve the old world. You haven't got these strict lines between each of the different zones anymore. You're now joining them together, and the whole world is becoming more of a living, breathing entity, and the whole thing is kind of advancing together. And that, to me, has always been quite an important thing. It's something that has been especially as we went through Cataclysm and then on into the Draenor bit. It kind of felt like each zone was separate, and you had a story that you could follow through, but then everything just kind of stopped. There was no additional story anymore. Well, that's all we got time for at the moment. I'm going to have a little break here in Dalaran from slaughtering demons and get a bit of much-needed R&R. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.